Hi everyone, so we're back with the update on the marriage retreat this weekend, and it was Friday, Saturday, and part of this morning, Sunday, and it ended around 11. Yeah. So basically, we just kind of want to talk about what we learned and what you can learn, and some of the misconceptions about marriage retreats and all that good stuff.
So some of the biggest misconceptions for marriage retreats is that they're only for people who are having issues. If they're having stuff that they need help working on, they have like bad marriages pretty much. But that is a huge misconception because marriage retreats are to strengthen the bonds of your spouse, whether it be a man or a woman. It doesn't matter. Like they're to strengthen the bonds between each other and not necessarily to work out problems or issues. It's mainly to
strengthen the bonds you already have.
Yeah, and that's it. It's not anything else.
So the class that we took was Prep for Strong Bonds, and this is the booklet we received. You might have already seen a book like this. We've already been to a marriage retreat back in Germany when we were stationed in Belgium, but it was a different booklet, but it was almost like the similar material. But overall, this marriage retreat, it seemed like we needed a little bit more time in the classroom to get through the book because we only got through maybe a fourth of the book. It would have been nice to get through most of it. And then it would also been nice to have more activities between the spouses because a lot of it was group related, and it would have been nice to just have like a couple related activities or whatever. But if you want to know more stuff about marriage retreats or what you can learn, you can always comment down below, and I can actually show you the book and go through the book with you if you want. But basically, it's just going through like keeping bonds strong, working out problems, arguments, I don't know, other stuff.
Communicating, problem solving, how to talk to someone. They actually have the square, which is like you paraphrase what the other person's saying, and there's like certain rules where you can only listen, and the other person's the only one allowed to talk. You actually pass the square itself. They do problem solving, like what is it, issues? Like you bring up one issue, and you have to talk through it, and then different activities to do as a couple, like date night, like cost from $0 to $5, and $5 to $10, up to $100. Was it 0 time, like 5 minutes to like up to 4 hours, and then days. So like a weekend getaway, you could do like holding hands, kissing, stuff like that. It's a whole chart that you can actually fill out with your partner that helps you find out and come up with ideas with each other. And the book also goes through like a huge questionnaire about like deployment, separation, and just relationship questions. You just saw the section of sensuality and sexuality. But just questions that you and your spouse should be talking about, but it would kind of like push you towards talking about some of the issues that couples talk about. But other than that, it was really informative, besides people falling asleep.
Yeah, that was the thing that we were kind of surprised that the military holds these retreats for us to go and learn and do things and spend time with your spouse, and it was unfortunate that there were some soldiers and spouses that were in the back of the class falling asleep that were actually asleep. And so I don't know, I guess I would be offended if I was the one teaching the class and somebody was sleeping in the back, especially since this is something that they provide for us to learn. So that was kind of disappointing. Another thing,
playing with their cell phones.
Playing with cell phones. I think probably about 90% of the whole class was playing with their cell phones at all times. So I think that was a little bit disappointing, and I don't know. I guess if it were a little different, maybe people wouldn't be allowed to have their cell phones. I don't know. But overall, it was a great experience. The food was pretty good. All meals were paid for. The hotel stay was paid for. Childcare was paid for.
Childcare was awesome because you had to drop the kids off like first thing in the morning, like after breakfast.
Yeah.
And then also the location. People were complaining about the location. It was in Bellevue, Washington. So if you go on Google Maps and look up Bellevue, it's 13 miles from Seattle.
Yeah.
So it really wasn't that far.
So we were able to go to date night Saturday night, and it was from 6 o'clock p.m. until 10 o'clock. So it was really nice. We took a drive to Seattle, saw the Space Needle, went out to a place called GameWorks where it was an arcade, and then we went and had drinks with a couple of the other couples in the class. So it was pretty nice. It was nice to meet new friends. So like I said, if you go to a marriage retreat, it is a good place to meet other couples with same interests. So that's another idea. But yeah, overall pretty good. If you have any questions on how you can learn about where you can find marriage retreats, or if the Army's gonna, or the military is going to offer any,
you can always get with a chaplain.
Yeah.
Like, people think the chaplain's like unapproachable and it's some guy that you only talk to when you're going crazy or you're thinking about hurting yourself. But the chaplain, you can actually just walk into the chaplain's office, or the best person to ask, the chaplain's assistant, which ours is having a baby right now, which he said in the beginning. So it was an NCO she's pregnant and she's having a baby, so she's going to be gone. So we actually have to go to another chaplain's assistant. But they are the ones, whatever unit you're in the Army, United States Army, the chaplain's assistant's sole purpose in life is to keep his like schedule book, so he's like his assistant. But you'll be able to find out when the retreats are, get first on the list, and all the good stuff that goes along with anything that they offer. So that's a good place to go.
Yeah, so that pretty much sums it up. If you do have any further questions, please ask us down below in the comment section. There were a few questions on the last video, and we will be getting to those. And those are about how to strengthen, I guess, how to motivate yourself during deployment or the last months of deployment. So we're pretty excited to answer that for you. And another issue that we're going to talk about is how to handle, I guess, mama drama, ex-mama drama. That's one of the requested videos, so I will be getting to that too. So we will see you in the next video. Bye.